most welcome to Historiespanarna, History Reconnaissance. And follow us to USA in the late 1930s and watch some great clips from Chevrolet Leader News. It's all about cars and trucks, on the road, on rail, from the air, serving the police, army and fire services. And please, like, share and subscribe. It means a lot to us.
Prosperity is back again. Construction is starting on thousands of new homes and buildings. At the new armory in Minneapolis, they're working so fast they had to get concrete mixers that do their work on wheels. Now, there's a smart idea. The loading station is about 1 mile away, time enough for complete mixing. In addition to the time saved in mixing, there is room saved on the job. No cluttering up of the place with mixing machinery or materials. This truck is typical of the new machines in industry which are helping to bring business back to normal. More men are required than with the old stationary mixers, yet time, effort, and total cost are all reduced. In the woods, lumber is again being cut on a large scale to supply the demands, and new trucks are doing their part. 9 tons of logs on this one. Thousands upon thousands of logs that will soon be everything from new homes to furniture. At Flint, Michigan, government orders are placed for 18,000 of the most modern trucks, and the production line turns olive drab. Little trucks and big ones, but all will be required to withstand the most severe tests of the United States government standards. Every truck is built with the same precision that goes into the best commercial trucks. Off the line, the insignia are applied, and out they go, into government service. They're in the Army now. The United States Army post at Fort Sill, Oklahoma, takes its motor equipment for a hike through the hills. This country seems to have been laid out perfectly for testing the trucks that move the Army. Guns, ammunition, men and machines, everything rolls on wheels. It takes a lot of power to pull up these hills and the best of brakes to get back down. The artillery must be equipped with brakes to keep it from running over the trucks. Just to be sure that they don't take any shortcuts around the bumps, the captain shows the way, and the Army plays follow the leader. Another couple of hills and then into the woods, and hauling a piece of artillery with you doesn't make it any easier. Up and downhill, through mud, water, sand, and anything else that happens to get in the way. Gotta be half duck and half mountain goat to get by here. 5 passengers in the rumble seat lend moral support to the driver. If he gets stuck here, 5 men are going to get their feet wet. The U.S. Army doesn't take any chances with its motor equipment. Every piece proves its worth before it ever gets to be a buck private.
Don't let the cowcatcher fool you. It's just an automobile with false whiskers. It's been working on the railroad for a long time on a short line in Tennessee, the Oneida and Western. It carries the mail and express and passengers, in fact everything but freight, and it's right on time too. It's a run of 38 miles from terminal to terminal through the heart of the beautiful Cumberland district. At every station along the way, people get on and off. The engineer is mighty proud of his iron horse. The valve-in-head truck engine has 350,000 miles under its belt. The old iron horse can still take them there and bring them back. She can still make these mountain grades, even with loads of passengers and express. She still pulls like an army mule. Yes, sir, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. There's gunplay going on, and they're loading them, not with lead, but with lead paint. Yes, sir, the police of Elkhart, Indiana, are painting the town. Press this button, and bang goes the first gun. When the driver hears the report, he jams on his brakes, and bang goes the second gun. The stage is set for some novel gunplay in the interest of safety. When they're rolling, the officer beside the driver presses the button. All to prove just how quick is a quick stop. 2 shots and 2 pellets of paint bit the pavement. The distance between the marks shows the driver's reaction time, just how far the car traveled while he was getting his foot down on that brake pedal. 33 feet at 30 miles an hour, and that's about average for driver reaction time. His braking efficiency, excellent, gauged by the distance from the last paint splash to the front bumper. For accurately checking the efficiency of a driver and his brakes, it's a bang-up eye.
Riding the rails isn't what it used to be. For a new convertible motor bus that runs just as well over railroad rails as it does over the highway has been put into service here. Leaving the city, the driver very easily flips some convenient levers. Down come a pair of small guide wheels, both in the front and at the rear. They're locked in place. A complete change from road to rail in less than 1 minute, and we're off down the steel highway, out of traffic and with no more stoplights to watch. Rubber tires on shiny steel rails. Perfect riding comfort at all speeds. Not a bump in a carload. Rubber tires grip the wheels better. No slipping, no skidding. Watch out for those cars. No chance for an accident when we can stop like that. It's expecting a lot to think that a train will stop at a crossing, but this new rail bus can do it. The miles fly by in a hurry, and here's the highway again. Miles saved by the rail shortcut. Up come the guide wheels. We're back on the highway again without even a stop. Right down to the center of the village, where we leave passengers and pick up packages for the city. The compartment at the rear is large enough for express, in addition to passengers' baggage. All aboard? Hey, what's all the shooting for? Army trucks are moving up as if they meant business. It looks like war. It sounds like war. Maybe it is war. Nope. Here comes a band. And a band means a parade. And that's just what it is. A parade and review of the Reserve Officers Training Corps of Purdue University. The drum major is all dressed up and going to town with the Purdue band and the famous Purdue drum. Wouldn't Junior like this drum for his birthday? It's so big they have to haul it on a truck. It's the granddaddy of all boom booms, the largest one in the world, and it makes almost as much noise as the artillery. Everybody loves a parade. Everybody likes to see a regiment swinging along. The Motor Transport Division makes an impressive showing, too. Dozens and dozens of Army trucks that move along like tireless squads of marching men. These men would give Uncle Sam the shirts off their backs. They must have heard that. They're stripping for action, but they're not going to fight. Nope, they're just going to push them up. This is how to get a soldier's figure and keep it. It's a fine body of men and a graphic glimpse of Uncle Sam's reserve officers in training. Right now, the only available way between Miami and Key West, other than boats, is the railroad which goes from island to island over huge trestles. Only one round trip is made each day. But you don't have to wait for the road to be built if you own a car with knee action. Plenty of time between trains, so why not go right over the ties? The wheels may be doing a lot of bumping around, but the rider goes along smoothly right over the bumps. On the island, the highway is nearly done. Broad, smooth roads that soon will be swarming with tourists and fishermen traveling to and from famous Key West.
Here's a man who gets a real kick out of traffic jams. The bigger they are, the better he likes them. Introducing Lieutenant Murnane, Communications Officer of the New Jersey State Police. Right now, he's taking the air in a National Guard plane for a bird's-eye view of the traffic tangle, the first step in a brand new plan for speeding up holiday driving. Lieutenant Murnane has direct two-way radio communication with a police ground station. Traffic on routes 4 and 5 is piling up. Route 28 is less crowded. And so, the ground station gets the news. It's flashed over the teletype and to police substations. Soon, traffic police in radio cars pick it up. And meanwhile, the motoring public, creeping along on congested highways, gets hourly police bulletins through radio broadcasts.
We interrupt the program at this time to give you the following information. Advisable to avoid Victory Bridge due to heavy congestion. Northbound traffic advised to take Route S28 to New Brunswick Traffic Circle, and then Route 25 into New York.
It's a novel linking of police, plane, radio, and teletype. Another step forward in solving traffic problems. Well, it looks as if Mr. and Mrs. would get home in time for supper after all. There goes the fire alarm, and the doggiest fireman in town is right on his toes. Chief is his name, and he's #1 member of Engine Company #2, Oliphant, Pennsylvania. To the fire, boys, and drive like blazes. Chief is the idol of the lady pooches, and right now he's giving them all a ring. Must be a big fire. The chief hopes that it's the dog pound. Up with the ladder, boys. Oh, fireman, save my dolly. Careful there, Chief, or you'll be just another hot dog. Ah, good going. You're a real fireman, Chief. So the little girl gets back her dolly. Ah, nice doggy. And for bravery under fire and smoke, the boys are voting him a raise. 2 bones a day and a snappy new...
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.